Okay, so we're back a lot more quickly than I thought we'd be. Um, Apparently it wasn't Red Script. It's just a bunch of mods connected to Red Script. Um, Probably including Archive XL. Um, it's just that one of the people commenting on Red Script about the issues was saying that they had uninstalled other mods except for Red Script, and it still crashed. But I've updated all of my mods except for Red Script, and now it's not crashing. So the only mods that seem to I went ahead and I booted up the game to test it earlier today, just to see if it would launch and I could load my saves. Both were true. Um, I went ahead and uninstalled the "Want to Stay at Your House" mods because those are just redundant now. And I looked at the comments for the Romance Enhanced mods, and they said they had issues. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go in with those mods on, go to Judy's place, and see if those issues are gonna happen to me. They are happening to me. Those mods are disabled. I recently reloaded the game without the mods on, and it reloaded fine. So I think we're good. Um, I will re-enable them the moment there's an update to them. But right now they don't seem to be working. That may mean no hugs or kisses for us, right? For however long it takes those mods to get updated. Um, Unless the update includes hugs and kisses, then it's just kind of another mod that's uh, so there's a couple of things that I want to mention now. I guess first and foremost, I finished watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's a pretty solid show, but I really hate the ending with a fiery passion. It's not like I haven't really watched Game of Thrones past the second season. I think I maybe gotten a little bit into the third season, and then I just sort of lost interest. Um, it happens to me occasionally, um, but it has. Okay, well, what I'm getting at is that I have no idea what the Game of Thrones finale was. Um, I just heard that it was crap, or a lot of people didn't like it. Um, so I can't compare it to that. I can compare it to Game of Thrones in other ways because it has a very alarming and way of killing off characters that you like. Um, because of what I'm planning, we are inevitably going to get into spoilers. And it's a pretty major spoiler for Edge Runners, so be warned. I guess it's gonna be a while probably because I don't even know how to handle it not to spoil it. Well, also talking about the gist of I guess I could go into the gist of what I want to do. Um, um, it's I don't know exactly how ambiguous it is. Um, where the timelines are supposed to line up because I think I heard when I did a quick Google search that Edge Runners is supposed to happen roughly a year before, so like 2076. Um, Maybe. I don't know if there's actually any official indication of in the anime, within like the hard canon of the anime as to when it takes place. Um, So, but like when I think about it, it doesn't necessarily matter a whole lot, like, at least to me, because my opinion of canon is, in some ways, is that if the story you want to tell means that you have to like violate certain minorish details, um, um, or superficial details, like I guess, of what you're of the source material you're drawing from, then it's usually fine. Like the closest example I can think of is like Star Trek Discovery. Um, and also like I guess the Star Trek reboot to a slightly lesser extent. Like the Star Trek, um, Star Trek 2009 reboot is kind of like a very much an in between thing because it is technically an alternate timeline. So like because of those little timey wimey things that happened, like maybe technology evolved a little differently. Heck, I think even I'm not really sure, but like the presentation of starships, I think even before the actual like on the actual Kelvin ship, it's been a while since I've seen it, but like but like suffice it to say, like the actual presentation of the tech levels in you know heck even Enterprise for that matter, um it's like there weren't like touchscreens and LED displays and things like that in the original series. Therefore, we could not like have any of that kind of tech in any of the prequels or reboots or whatever that like happen in and around the time frame, like that sort of thing. I'm fine because like it's like the budget they had, the imaginations that were available at that point in time. You know, they just didn't think of those things, um, or weren't able to achieve those things then. We can do that now. Therefore, it's okay. But this is got nothing to do with that. This is like literally like timelines and how they overlay. Um, so there's a particular character that I want Whims-V to have from Edge Runners that I want Whims-V to have known. Um, because it's kind of it's going to make that final boss fight um, more cathartic for me, I guess personally. Um, Given how the show ended. Um, so basically, I'm making part of my personal canon. There's two possibilities. Either she knew this character from her somehow from her Nomad days. If you really want to like push it back, if you really want the timelines to align perfectly from like whatever might happen to be official. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't think I'm gonna dig into it because if I do, I'm gonna be doing spoilers a lot earlier than I intend to. Um, then I absolutely, I guess I need to. So my own personal headcanon is that was an overlay between the six for how Whims-V, whatever the heck you want to call her. She's really just V, because that's like all she's referred to in game. Whims-V is kind of just her nickname because it's based on my go-to role-playing character, Whimsy. But anyway, they met, they got to know each other, they were friends during the 6-month period. At some point during the 6-month period that she was in Night, that V was in Night City. The alternative, again, if you want to have your own headcanon, I guess, that is more in line with what you consider to be canon, to be actual canon for the timeline, you could say that maybe this character was out in the Outlands or something and had some business with the backers, and that's how they met. But and befriended each other. Okay, so we're gonna put off the Phantom Liberty stuff to check out some of the new content. Hopefully, unless the ghost still happens even after the.
My name is Gareth. Watch it. Thank you for joining us on.
Oh, now we have Metros on the level. Huh. Or should there's no Metro close enough to. I forgot to test my microphone, although it's been working fine for a while now, so. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about and discuss was a little bit, although it's mostly just not even discussing because no one's in chat. I guess discuss with myself, maybe, is within the polyamorous relationship. Like a question that's come up a couple times or in my head anyway. Is if we had to choose between Judy and Pan Am for whatever reason, who would we choose? And the answer that's occurred to me, that's kind of interesting, is that she probably would choose Judy, and not like because like the thing is like she loves both Pan Am and Judy equally. And that's kind of the whole point of like a well-founded polyamorous relationship is yeah. Anyway, but so that said, like I've already mentioned like Judy has like more baggage, which is kind of part of it. Like not just she, like again, it has nothing to do with her liking Judy more. It has more to do with the fact that like Pan Am will probably be okay on her own. Judy, on the other hand, maybe not so much. So that's kind of like what it boils down to. So like I think it falls in line with the Whimsy mentality and morality that she would she would be more inclined to stay with Judy because Pan Am would, more of a yeah, more of like a selfless reason than. So anyway, okay. Well, this sucks. I'm not sure if there's like a lingering thing with the
Fury! Carnage! Follow your instincts!
with the romance enhanced mod that's just gonna keep her here and uninteractable. Hopefully we can still do the stay in your place. Maybe that'll break her out of just standing there. Johnny says hi. Is Calabasita like the pumpkin? Or Calabasita? A Calabasita is basically a particular type of gourd. This is like a zucchini? It's basically a zucchini. But I think it's her way of calling us pumpkin. Is my interpretation. Oh. Also, that made me like think: is she like actually Latina? Oh, she's Cuban America. She's Cuban American. Okay, which probably still counts, I think. Okay. It doesn't make any difference to anything. It just she might be mixed race or. Oh, and Pan Am is of Native American descent. Okay. going down to curiosity. Dang it. Okay, I want to go to. I have to go to our mega building. Because there's a particular apartment I kind of decide I want. I don't think it's the. It might be the last apartment we can get. It's like own every apartment in the game.
Finally.
Well, is this just a new feature now that Johnny just hangs out at an apartment? Interesting. Yeah, I think this is the last one that we can get that we don't already have. Okay. We'll own all the places. Well, not really own because we can't own anything. They're all rented. Did we get an achievement for this? There we go. What the heck? We just like drop a bunch of. I think it's the Glen. Posted City Pass. Oh, cool. Really want to stay at your house. I think this should be for both, okay. So, okay, so you have Metro here. Let's just check out all of the features. I guess This will be our closest stop here. Ebunky? Ebuniki? Ibunaki. Sneakers. Ibunaki sneakers.
Trauma team. Don't forget, you're worthy.
Hey, no pushing. There's enough for everyone.
Nature comes first. From the very first stages of food production.
Welcome to N54. It's time for your local news. Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 166, and 101. Eyewitness accounts point to inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the
So,
average.
what are we going to talk about yesterday?
Easy.
Fury! Carnage! Through! Follow your instincts!
Feeling tired, powerless.
I had to take yesterday off because of the
16 new flavors and mix it up.
bunch of dependency mods had needed to be updated for the update. Okay, Ride Metro. Okay. You're going super realistic with this. And it's kind of pissing me off a little bit, to be honest. Because
I'm Platinum. Are you?
Anna Domingo? What the heck is all of this? It's on the yellow line. I guess it's just... So where are we now? Okay, so I think it would be San Domingo to Pacifica. We just had to...
Toxins. Watson residents are urged to clear storm drains and sewer entrances to minimize risk of injury and death. Next, is the end of eastbound traffic jam.
Know what the worst thing is about this place?
Ring Road East may begin as early as next month. Estimates put investment into this
The crowds? No. The fucking smell.
boost on efficiency and anti-nomad barrier.
True. Sweet it is not.
Local news.
June, you could boil shit in piss and it still smell better than this fucking dump.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Through! Follow your instincts!
You're now at Alexander Street.
Glen North.
Next stop, Glen North. Stand clear of the doors. Do not block exits.
Violence continues to plague the Badlands. Shootings have been reported along the 1, 156, and 101. Eyewitness accounts
Hopefully
point
I'm on
to
the right-
inter-clan disputes. Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, NCPD has raised the threat level to 2, advising travelers to avoid side roads. We'll continue to keep you informed as the situation develops.
You're now at Glen North.
Yo, my tubers, shooters, and fubers, Mr. Whitey here. Drop that milk-toast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet. To be slow.
70% real blood dripping meat.
Is this technically our stop?
Satisfy your instincts.
Feeling tired?
Make room for fellow travelers. 1 seat per passenger, please.
Experience all Crow Manticore's 16 new flavors and mix it up.
This isn't quite the. Huh. Still pretty close though. Probably closer than. Is this just like the bad pathfinding, or is it? So I could talk about more about my thoughts on Edge Runners. I don't know how to quantify it. Like it's.
Stay out of the way.
Jaywalk a little bit. Like it feels almost like it's bleak for the sake of being bleak in some ways, or I mean, granted, this is a bleak setting, but like. Hey, why did my controller like just randomly vibrate? Huh? Did I get up here for no reason? Well, I'm supposed to go up there. That's probably why I had to go all the way around here. I kind of figured that. Am I audible? I'm super paranoid about whether or not I can be heard. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I didn't do a mic check earlier. Probably should have. I think in general, Edge Runners doesn't do character depth well. It just very casually kills off. That's actually that's kind of the way to describe it. It very much likes to casually kill off its characters, and I do not care for that. Especially when it kills off my favorite character in the show. Fortunately, it waits until the very last episode to do that, but still. That's kind of a spoiler. I won't tell you who the character is, but if you watch the show, you might be able to guess which is. I don't know. Oh, go ahead. No, I didn't.
Come to mom. Fuck.
Well, you have a lot of health. Of course it replaced my. No, you don't see me yet. I'm trying to.
If I was a fucking loser, where would I hide?
I was a fucking loser where I at. Is that it? Is this one character for a lot of help? I guess a few traps. Another complaint I have about Cyberpunk Edge Runners is that I don't know. Like, only one character of the entire show has any personality, as far as I'm concerned. And consistent characterization. Well, I guess two. The only characters who have consistent characterization are killed. We're giving Judy plenty of time to of course it's going back to my friggin' main quest. Oh. Was this part of that new feature? Excuse me. Parents ever teach you not to run across the street?
Stretching out over 12 rounds.
You get mad detective skills for her age. Dad grants us with her destruction she's capable. Always nice. Tradition meets modernity.
Well, well, well.
Hey, V.
Hit a cue ball with another cue ball.
Don't keep me waiting.
Is that like all we just have the same conversations we have?
How's virtue tuning going? Scroll anything preem lately?
Depends what you call preem. Does smut count?
Guess I kind of have to be into a little bit of everything. When it comes to virtues, I'm mostly in it for the intel.
You mean seeing who killed who using what?
Yeah, something like that, but you see it differently. For you, it's art.
Oh, we can cuddle, love.
Come here.
Now for some fun.
If I wasn't always on the move, you and I could spend more time together. Enjoy life.
Quality over quantity, V. Just focus on tying up all your loose ends. Then you and I are leaving this city once and for all.
Try to. Helps to keep it at the back of my mind.
Guarantee it does. People already say I've got a bounce in my step.
Let's talk for a little while longer, before I have to Delta somewhere.
For you, I've got all day.
We had more conversation topics.
What's new at the Mox?
Susie isn't giving me the time of day, as usual.
Got another question on my mind.
Shoot.
Yeah, I think we have the same old conversation topics.
Sure you're all right?
We leave the area to end the date. Optional.
Everything all right, V?
Aside from the fact that we don't have more conversation topics than we used to, just from visiting her normally.
Sure you're all right? Stay with me, V. Come on.
There we go. Now it's no longer optional, it's just what we do. Okay. I mentioned of another vehicle we can buy. There's still some vehicles we don't have. I'll have to do more vehicle contracts. Stupid. I don't think any of these I particularly want. Okay, there's the Alvarado. Damn it. There's the Glen Bar is probably the only other one I maybe want. That's actually a pretty cool looking bike. Well, here's like the really new one. I'm assuming that we'll eventually get a repeat of this mission, but with Pan Am. Is there an actual side job with the Coyote Kojo? It's not actually at the...
Oh, my...
Cheers to you, carnalito. I hope they can recognize you on the street today. Your wounds exactly.
Really? What? Okay. Okay. Are I wanting to hang out again?
Shit!
B, what's wrong? Come on.
It's fine. I'm alright.
Sit down. How can I help?
Really? Starting to get used to it.
This the relic?
Gets worse every day. Time I have left evaporating quick.
You experience them often? These attacks?
Don't really keep count, but never know if the next one won't be my last.
Wow, rough.
No shit. Death's breathing down my neck. Always.
I know what that feels like.
Being a dead man walking?
Exactly. I never talked about this, you know. I should be saying they tried to kill me, but sometimes it feels like they actually succeeded.
So I'm talking to a ghost?
Ambush. Attempt on my life 7 years back.
Yeah, you said. What exactly happened there, Reed?
I landed in the ICU, while I waited for some Arasaka goon to come finish me off. I was betrayed by our people, the FIA. I say betrayed, but I was sold out. Part of a deal, a peace offering. My head on a silver platter. All for a ceasefire. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay it. Come on, I want to show you something.
Hang on. They set you up, yet here you are working for him again?
Even deep wounds stop hurting eventually. Scar over. A few years on, they're just an itch. Let's go. Let's ride down.
Where are we headed?
On a little trip down memory lane. To see some old junk. I still can't believe Alex decided the best place for a bar was right over our old safe house. She's always had a twisted sense of humor.
Where's she at? Waiting downstairs?
She's finishing up recon in town. We should make ourselves at home until she gets back. Been dark for 7 years, this place. Let's brighten things up again. of any war is never pretty. Both sides race to tie up loose ends. A car bomb blew up one of my crew. Another was poisoned. A third got shot in the back of the head while buying a pack of smokes. A couple others just vanished without a trace. Every night we waited for Arasaka agents to come finish us off. I had to make a choice. I chose to dig our heels in. I thought we still had a fighting chance. It was bold. It was stupid. A mix of both. Maybe I just didn't know how to walk away, let it rest. Or maybe I don't know how to lose. Either way, we managed to save a few more agents. The price for that was yours truly.
Say what you want, it sounds like they stabbed you in the back, plain and simple.
Saving many of my people in the process. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences. Funny. Out of everyone, it was Songbird they asked to pull the trigger.
Wait.
Yeah.
Pulled the trigger as in literally took out her iron and shot you.
Not personally, but she unlocked the door for those who came and did. I was leaving the city, heading home. Songbird was still here, in this very room, in fact. It was guiding me on comms, led me straight into a trap. Neutralizing me. The last assignment.
This is interesting. Agent Song does not fall into any category started that would disqualify her service. That is, because as things stand, we have no appropriate category for her ailment. Right now, Somi's symptoms do not seem to have an effect on her ability to carry out her duties. It is difficult to tell how long this will remain the case. Have analyzed the recordings provided by the agency over the course of many years. I can only surmise that Sang Sumi's overall well-being is at risk. The agent's micro-expressions reveal moments of panic which currently do not affect her ability to hold a conversation, nor do they hinder her ability to carry out her duties. It has been ruled out that these fleeting moments of panic are the result of avoidant personality disorder. My working theory is that given the colossal amount of cognitive processes that the agent is constantly subject to, she has to develop a strategy to mitigate the inevitable cognitive overloads. This leads to the agent cutting all processes at once, temporarily leaving her in a void, thoughtless. An average onlooker would be oblivious to these moments. What is most concerning is the visible increment in the duration of the aforementioned episodes of panic, paired with subtle personality shifts. A report detailing the personality shift will be sent out within a week. On their own, these could be attributed to the simple fact of growing older, yet in my opinion, they weren't undertaking a more thorough diagnosis of the agent in a laboratory setting. Conclusion, I believe that in Sang Sumi's case, we can ill afford to deviate from the mandatory protocols. At this stage, professional opinion is as follows. Agents like Sang Sumi requires care as well as extensive research into her ailment. I recommend that she be suspended from service effective immediately and to send her to one of our research facilities where we will be able to conduct an official diagnostic process. Only then will we be able to issue an official medical opinion and commit recommendation for further treatments. To reiterate, I fully believe handling Sumi's case according to official protocol is the best way forward.
Night City. Then she got a ticket home.
And yet you're now trying to save her. Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur. But there comes a point when you just cut through the bullshit and see what's in front of you. Songbird is still my people, and nothing can change that.
Fuck, Reed.
Now, Myers is a whole nother story. But Songbird, no. I got nothing against her.
So why Myers?
I miss anything?
Some reminiscing. So good. Let's get this show going. I checked up on Slider's contention. Fucking had it right, it turns out. I dove into old mission files wherever Somi was involved. They were buried deep, near impossible to access, even with my clearance. Each and every one. The Blackwall. All authorizations, mission orders, personally signed by one person. Rosalind Myers.
Wouldn't want to be in her shoes if that shit floats to the top.
The NUS is a small country governed by a woman with highly ambitious goals. Sometimes those ambitions went out of reason. But that's not something we need to pour over now. Alex, what do you have for us?
A little of this, little of that. We'll plan in a sec. Say, V, like playing fancy dress up?
Course. Who doesn't?
Then you'll like what I whipped up. Managed to learn that some pop megastar is gonna grace the party with a show. Guest list? Expect everybody who's anybody. That includes you. Gonna don fancy outfits and rub shoulders with VIPs. Be warned though, fancy doesn't mean easy. Ready for the deets, V?
Let me hear him.
Black Sapphire, the most heavily guarded place in Dogtown. Doesn't mean security's airtight, though. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove. Water's maybe a little super toxic, so yeah, be careful.
Toxic how, exactly?
From suspect waste, some sewage leak too. Don't worry, suit's piss and shit-proof. Already know what the hotel looks like. Really, really hard to miss. Flooded tunnels here. That's your way inside. Now focus. You'll reach a terminal at the end. Jack in and breach the cams, giving Reed his window to slip into the building. You'll take different elevators up. Here. Saul will open a passage to his side. For you ask? Yeah, it's the only way. Area could be heavily guarded, so you'll have to be on your tippy toes. Couldn't get clean intel, so you'll just have to be creative. Improvise. You're gonna meet here. Soon as you meet up, you'll doll up like it's prom night and go to the ball. That's where you'll rendezvous with Songbird. All clear?
Yup.
Preem. Okay, let's talk gear. Take your time. Grab anything you think might be useful. A surprise awaits you in the box.
This your iron?
Sure is. Her Majesty's been itching to return to active duty.
I'd be honored.
Hands. What did he want in return for the favor he did us?
Dogtown's locked in a never-ending power struggle. A lot of bays to go around, but only Hansen reaps the rewards. Hans is gunning to diversify who controls what, when, and where. My skills and know-how are to facilitate that.
Politics. It's the same shit wherever you go. You know, if not for you, we'd have no way of getting into the Black Sapphire reaching Sonberg. It's good to have you on our side. I mean that, V.
That it? We set?
I believe we are. I'll hang back a while, and then meet you there.
The place stinks of memories, huh?
A little dusty, but well preserved.
What are we gonna do with it once I'm on the Riviera? Gonna lock yourself in here, fondle all this old dead tech till your balls shrivel up?
Burn it to the ground's what we'll do. And never come back.
Now that I like.
So, like, no offense to Mr. Alba, but I don't really see why he would get nominated for a gaming award for this. Like, his performance is very muted, I guess. I don't know. Like, it's not bad. It's just feels kind of one note so far. I probably, like, knowing how famous he is as an actor, and I haven't really seen him in a lot of things. I think the only thing I've seen him in is Sonic 2, actually. Maybe there's a few other things that, like, I've seen him in and just not known it was him. So, like, whatever issues there are probably issues of direction. It possibly some inexperience with voice acting. Like, granted, he does have at least some, because Sonic 2, but that was, like, comedic voice acting, which is kind of its own category. how I use the new Oh, there we go. I guess I've already have it on. It's on Night FM.
There's a job, V. A journalist, Bree Whitney, has fled into Dogtown. I need you to look after her.
She fled? Means I gotta keep her tucked away?
No. Bree has a lead. You're to help her complete her investigation. There's a corp on her tail, as she put it. That is all she said. Miss Whitney seems to have some minor trust issues.
Right, so, where am I meeting this mystery-insistent woman?
You'll go to her apartment first, on Skyline West. You're to collect an electronic access card. And no, do not say, this card, what's it open? I simply don't know. Contact me once this is sorted. You'll learn more details then.
93.9 Night FM.
Okay, this is like. Oh wait,
Best prices in Dogtown. Certified resale.
I'll be damned. A real live customer. What can I get you?
Oh, what gun? Oh, this is where the whole this is where the backstory comes in. Does it mean that, like, canonically, we probably, I don't know, in terms of like the transition, I mean, it's possible that she had like just kind of a fair amount of funds left over that she kind of just left with. Heck, it might have just been funds that she was handed down that, like, put into savings. I mean, who knows what the actual laws are in the setting for trans care, I guess. Like, I would assume that she had puberty blockers pretty much since before she hit puberty. And hormone regulators as soon as she was legally able to, which may be before or after she ended up being forced to join the backers. Well, forced, so to speak. I think the general idea I actually have now is considering that her parents, I now established the idea that her parents worked for Netwatch. Basically, I think what happened is that they had a job and that was it ended up being really dangerous, and they are more dangerous than anticipated, and that's how they ended up getting killed. And V, for various reasons, just didn't want it to have anything to do with the corporation that basically indirectly took her parents' life, so she just took her inheritance and skipped town. And obviously joined the backers around maybe like the age of 14 or 15. I do at least one of these if I can. If it's the. I'm assuming that these cars are exactly the ones that we would unlock. Hopefully, and it's just a matter of like, oh, do X number of these random quests and unlock new vehicles. That might actually be the case, and I don't care for it. What the? Try this out. But it's not as visceral as a shotgun. That's not gonna work. This is E9. Is there only one E9 in this entire thing? Okay. There's a couple of... It's gonna be really hard. Hey, PD. Let's see. E9. Let's see. there for the XP. There's an entire building between me and the... How do I get to it again?
They went to the city to pick up the merch. Never came back.
Down here, okay. Wait a minute, I'm not wearing... Am I just like naked underneath all the... Underneath the holograms? Okay. Sorry, throwing incidental.
Cause you like think I'm scared of him? Hey, you! Come here a minute.
Oh. Busy.
Well, bottles half full, and we gonna be here a while. So if you feel like dabbing.
Alright, let me. I've been needing to get some more water for a while. I'll take a bathroom break and grab some more water. But Ellie, you don't need to come out. Listen, you're going for a bathroom break, and I'll be back here. You need to leave your comfy carrier. What if you got the ball in? You're not a lost puppy, you know. You're a found kitty. Stretch. Okay. That's just GG. Again. Please don't tell me we don't have Pan Am because it's just the other variable besides us romancing her that we're just watch the one allows us to romance Pan in the first place is broken now. Go down here.
Fuck!
What a fucking shit sty.
Reed, you copy? Made it to the hallway.
Copy you loud and clear. I'm in position too.
Why can't he swim for the shit? It's probably because we look better in a diving suit than he does. I forgot to sell my junk. We finally thought, you know what, we put all the effort into those diving mechanics for like one mission for one romance, so let's
remember the water's highly toxic. Suit up before you get in.
what? You actually have to shoot up? Okay. Now you tell me after I dive in. Not quite as cool looking as the one that Judy gave us. I think we get to keep that one.
I'm in the water.
Good. Now find a way to the other side. In the
Well,
meantime, I'll do some
inside
recon
the,
around the hotel. Flooding these tunnels must have been Hansen's idea. He probably lacked the manpower to secure the passages.
Remember to breathe.
I found a breach in their defenses. I should be inside momentarily. Out.
Good thing I'm not claustrophobic.
I figured out the patrol routes. Got them down. Made myself a safe path through and past them.
I'm back in a minute. I see these wires. I think of barnacles from. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that we're supposed to. Sorry, Sarn. Okay. Find a way to progress. I can't jump out of water. Forgotten some flares.
Hustle up, V. Lower that platform.
Huh? Oh, you load a platform. Oh wait, you're not actually here. Oh good, we can see that it's connected to it. Huh. I can get up here that way too, I guess. Two ways up there, and I missed both of them. Until I did. There we go.
Okay, I'm through the outpost. Approaching warehouse gate now.
Really? Hardcore?
Because if it is, then either it's been stolen or I'm just fucking blind.
Just keep looking. Shit's on my list. Plain as fucking day.
V, you still there?
Sure am.
At the warehouse gate. You'll need to secure the area, crack it open from the other side.
You just beat the warehouse guard.
Better cooperate. Come out. Let's talk.
Is there just one?
Better cooperate.
I guess they really want me to use the. I mean, I guess it's just stealthier.
Where are you, Reed?
Okay, 1C, FF, E9. Dang it, can't I get a straightforward way to do this? It is gonna be so more difficult than let's just reset the puzzle. Okay, 1C, 1C. One C. FF. Okay, friggin'. There we go. Flawless victory. You know, aside from the fact that I had to do this twice. hack the turrets, okay. I hacked all the security turrets by hacking one. If you hack them all, you hack them all, technically, so. It's like they say. There's civilians, okay. No reason to.
But these need delivering, Chum.
Not through here, they don't. VIPs only.
So where am I supposed to...
Do I look like the fucking hotel receptionist to you? Other entrance.
Hack the max. Cool. Hack the max too? Sweet.
Delivery. Did you spot anything interesting?
Can't hack the soldiers.
Liquor boxes and such. And you collected our tax? Of course.
Ah, there you are.
Of course, we can't hack the people for the cameras.
What's the sitch?
See a gate. 2 guards.
Don't worry about them. Let me open that gate.
What gate? Oh, you mean... I still don't know what you mean. Oh, this gate. This gate? I still can't. Well, there we go. BD E9.
There you go.
That's weird.
I've acquired elevator access. Come right to the top. Get moving. I'll meet you there.
Roger that.
I can't save right now? Why not? I'm not in combat.
See this? Someone was fucking around here. I think we got visitors.
be here somewhere.
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
You scared of him?
Hanson, the man's repeatedly told both the NUSA and Night City to go fuck themselves. He should have been put down long ago. Instead, he rules this entire district.
Well, so you are scared.
This is Hanson's turf. He has the upper hand. It's just a fact that needs accepted. Does it mean I'm shaking at the knees? Hell no. All right, find a vantage point to have eyes on me. Neutralize any and all threats. Calm and quiet.
There we go. Was Matt Mercer not nominated for Ganondorf? That's probably who I nominated in Peter Solid's place. I mean, I think the only reason he seemed to be nominated was because celebrity power. Matt Mercer's a celebrity too. Lower grade, but still. Okay, why can't we? That's weird. Why can't we? Huh? Oh, okay. This is literally just...
Drop the sniper. Nesting in his perch now. Had the perfect vantage point, saw everything.
Cover me. You're in prime duck hunting position.
New user detected. Calibration in progress. Firing mode inactive.
I'm in position. Do you have a visual on me?
I got you. What now?
We do this nice and quiet if we can, got it? Spot any guards in my way, you give me a heads up.
Great.
Don't worry, boss. Rifle sport's a silencer if it comes to that. Better look around.
We've got a thing that we should be able to, deactivate, but...
Got a mine just past the corner.
Well spotted. I could have missed it.
Healthy smattering of guards along your path.
Copy that. We'll take them out one by one. Best if they never knew we were here.
See the main elevator shaft?
Too risky. There'll be sentries up top. Keep an eye on it, though.
Double doors.
Cams galore here. Should have access once the sniper's nest completes calibration.
Good. They could prove useful.
There's an air conditioner. Got some tanks.
See a bunch of containers. Could use them to get to your side.
Yeah, see him too. Let me build that bridge. There's a service elevator nearby. We'll take that up. Gotta get there first, though. Cover me.
Calibration complete. Firing mode active.
Don't forget, hallway's mine. Besides that, the coast is clear.
Understood. Moving out.
It's a tsunami, Tsuchigumo. Can set it to friendly mode.
Mine disarmed. Moving on. I can't see around the corner. All clear? Am I okay to move on?
Lend me a honey till payday? No can do, chica. My flat broke too.
Patrol incoming.
Well,
Copy that. Moving towards cover.
Contact!
We've been spotted. Have to blast our way through. Cover me, B. I go to the scope.
Man down! Take their place!
Fuck! I got a few bogeys on my six.
Damn it. Great.
They're pulling it back. Push them hard.
Need backup here, right now!
Careful, B. Snipers above you.
Artillery!
You got some late arrivals. V, a few drones headed your way. Take it. Before they reach you.
Recruit! Now!
Go on the back foot. Push it.
I can't get overclock mode again.
Focus. Don't let me out of your sight. I need support. Staff. Tango's down. Headed towards the bridge now.
Okay.
Over the bridge now.
We messed that up like a bunch of rookies. But there's no going back. Elevator, follow me. Almost there, V.
Fucking finally.
You're looking a little pale.
That's just how I look. That's just my complexion.
Yeah, well, you didn't almost drown today.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. You scanning me?
Your cortisol level spiked up.
Little deja vu is all. Different elevator, different hotel.
The sitch didn't turn out great.
What makes you say that?
It's my job to notice things like this.
Wasn't born yesterday, you know? Seen my fair share of shit, too.
I know. But right now, we're crashing the party of a bad boy dictator, while aiming to walk out with his prized possession. Dress-up time. Throw on your new threads, and plaster on your best fake smile. A party awaits.
Green? Yeah, that's not my color. Really? We couldn't even pick the color. That's like my worst color. I mean, I'm wearing green right now, but... If it was like light blue, we'd work better.
We're all set.
Like, you know, we have like a ton of different dresses we could just... that are...
Yeah, you're a real looker. Now come on.
Gotta hand it to Hanson, V. Party's hopping. Has a sense of grandeur. Didn't have shit like this in my day. Now hop on over there and help me out. Managed to forget what real champagne tastes like.
Say again? Maintenance area. Where exactly? Wounded, or do we have bodies? Fuck. Yes, sir, I will. Affirmative. 4 and 7 will shift post immediately. Out.
I'll be at the bar if you need me.
Welcome. Would you care for a beverage? Who's not here? NCPD commissioner? Politicians?
What now?
I know as much as you do. All she said was to come here. She'll either find us, or she left us something. And you, what's your play?
I mean, they want to couple up on Saturday.
Think I'm starting to feel the vibe.
Just remember what we're here for. To my right, booth's far back behind the stairs. The guy in the fatigues. Looks like he came here straight from a firing range. Owner of the Black Sapphire, Mr. D-Town himself, Kurt Hansen. Clearly having a great night in the company of the NCPD commissioner. PA broadcast. We fiercely anti-law enforcement. It's an act. Behind closed doors, he's rubbing elbows and patting backs of NCPD's top brass. Avoid him, especially in a confrontation. Beside that, stay visible. Songbird said she'd find us here. Let's give her a chance. I'll grab a drink and look around. Open line on comms. Don't press anyone too hard. We need to keep up appearances.
For a drink?
Look like you're having fun. Gin and tonic, please. Say. I'm looking for a friend. She was supposed to meet me here.
Okay. Does your friend have a name?
Song Somi. Korean lady. Around 30.
Might have seen her around. On this floor, I think.
Was she alone?
Was she? No. No, she was with Colonel Hansen, I think. But he's in sight with other people now, and she ain't one of them.
Yeah, I can see that. Have one on me later, yeah?
Thanks. As you wish, sir.
music or anything?
Enjoy.
Thanks.
Super Dumb Buddy, unofficial biography of Lizzie Wizzy.
Hey, haven't I seen you on the feeds, warning people about the relic?
God's light shine upon you.
There's the music.
Even the pastor warning peeps about the relic on the feeds made an appearance.
Maybe he's here to save Hanson or collect donations for his church. End of the day, blood money's still money.
This isn't about who has the right credentials. You just have to speak Hansen's language.
You think Hansen will agree to revitalize 10% of the zone because of a few trumped-up military slogans?
That's not what I mean. He needs to be shown his projected profits and losses in plain writing, without any sugarcoating.
So you think I'm sugarcoating?
You signed a contract with Night City. Well done. Just leave Hansen to me, because, no offense, I know we'll find a way
The dream
to
of
cut it
restoring
out.
Pacifica to its intended glory lives on. Over to investors.
Ready to watch their cash disappear into Hanson's pockets. Braving them.
Mr. Kevorkian.
Do I know you? Sorry, I have an important hollow to make. Yeah, all the hottest markets. Analysis, information integration, candlestick patterns detection, indicator search. Sure, it's
Hey, it's good you're here.
Who do you think I am?
Not what you expected, huh? Is it the haircut?
Well, no, it's just supposed to look free. That's the whole angle.
Dress looks good on you.
Thank you. That was the surprising bit, I'm sure. It's so good you're here. Don't know what I'd do without you, V. Really.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh, face to face. The way our last combo ended was troubling.
The, runner, your friend, who helped us reconnect last time. Killed him. Fried him, didn't I?
Well, could say we brought death to his door. Guess the two of us just lucked out.
I ran out of time to explain everything. Saul, I've made so many mistakes.
It's all right, son. Not your fault. The blame's on us. All of it.
On you?
Myers, all of them. I know what they made you do. They pushed and pushed, and I wasn't there to stop it.
Listen, guys. We do not have the time for this now.
Right. Main thing is to get you out of here.
That's not happening.
It is. We got in, we can get out. Just trust
Not the point. I'm dying, Saul. Like V. Hansen has the cure we need. We run now, we both die. Relic's killing V. Blackwall's my poison. I can't bow out now.
Got a plan. Hearing your voice.
Yeah, one I can't hope to enact without your help. Hansen pulled some tech out of a bunker under Dogtown. Tech that could cure both V and me. We need to clep it. Only way I see of doing that is to stay close. Play the prisoner.
So, fuck.
We'll wait for an opportunity and pounce. I'll be on the inside, ask for your help when the time's right. I can flee once I have that tech.
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
Ah, so me. Care to introduce your friends? It's not often I'm simply not familiar with guests attending my own party. And I never forget a face. Kurt Hansen.
Name's V. Just V. Haven't seen so me in years. Trying to catch up.
Oh, that's what this is. To me, reunions consist of picking up the broken, scattered shards of your heart. Or teeth. Always hurts. Well, I need to grab you, darling. I've a couple NC politicos here who are dying to meet you. And if we're to keep hungry rats from devouring Dogtown, we really do need to feed them the occasional scraps.
I'm all yours, Kurt. See you soon, V.
Oof. Premium, it worked. Reestablished our link the moment I touched you. Interesting.
I need a minute to process. And I need a drink. Heading downstairs.
I'll explain everything. Just need you to listen.
Lied to me, Song. Said you had the cure. No mention of a fuckload of flaming hoops I gotta jump through to get it.
It was no trick. Just didn't tell you the whole story. V, I can't explain everything now. It's too much. But I really do need your help. All I want is to get that cure for us. It's what I've been chasing all along.
Not liking this. Not a bit.
I don't like my situation either. It's very shit for all three of us. There, I said it.
The cure. How do we get it?
We need the neural matrix. Secret tech that incorporates AIs from beyond the black wall. The matrix is nested in a mainframe Hansen pulled out of the bunker. The mainframe's secured, but Hansen lacks the key. That's the problem.
Neural matrix? What is it, exactly?
In short, it's storage. A carrier for an AI trapped within certain boundary conditions. When the AI is triggered, it'll execute what's stipulated within those conditions. But I really can't go into detail now. We don't have the time.
Got a plan? Spill it.
Hansen needs me and a duo of runners who worked on this tech in the past. They actually grabbed access codes they're willing to unload for a price. Classic black market shit. They're bringing access, I'm bringing know-how about how to pull the matrix and data off the mainframe. We'd work side by side, giving us a chance. You clip the access codes, then get the runners out of the way. You'll then impersonate them for a meet with Hansen. Same meet where we'll swipe the Matrix out from under his nose.
So, runners. We're to impersonate them? How?
Personality theft tech. Arm kind of specializes in it. Alex and Reed know it well. They'll explain. Of all people, couldn't have imagined those two would be on our side, helping.
This job, this whole story about Hansen. Not adding up something fierce, Song. You're hiding something, still.
I don't have time to explain the ins and outs now. V, please, we need the Matrix. Focus on the runners. Find them. They're here. Downstairs. Red-headed twins, walled to the teeth with ice. Grocery scans will show you the bunk.
You're blowing me off.
Champagne glass over there. Prep some intel for you. Get it to Reed. You'll need it later. Really need to go now, V. I'm counting on you.
Songbird. And she's gone.
Incredible. Just dazzling.
Seems your special agent has special needs, trying to drown his sins and sorrows.
Talk to Songbird via the relic. We can communicate again. All good there, Reed?
Yeah. I just need to process for a minute. It's just how I'm built. A little adversity and I need a few moments to think.
Come up with anything?
Yeah. We now know who took a swipe at Myers' head.
What are you thinking?
Don't know about you, but I see coincidences as patterns. Structures we have yet to recognize.
Huh. What you driving at?
SF-1 crashes. Not anywhere, but over specific turf. Controlled by someone who found some obscure forgotten tech in a secret bunker.
Right.
Crash was an inside job. We suspected that from the get-go. Now we know it was. And we know it was Songbird. She was behind it.
And it took you just one drink to cobble that together?
Started seeing the pieces falling into place up on the mezzanine. Somi told her she's dying. Things follow from that. She made a deal with Hansen earlier. Had to. Before any of this went down. Traded the president's life for access to the tech.
The NUS press sold to a crime lord. Huge. If true.
Myers pressured Somi to reach further, breach boundaries, and then Somi snapped.
Don't know about that. Song recruited me specifically to pull Myers out of that wreck. Seriously doubt she wanted her dead or snatched by Hansen.
It's never that simple, V. As I see it, Somi was playing both sides, simultaneously spinning deals with Hansen and you. She has Hansen set, then you come in. She contacts you via the relic, asks you to rescue the president. Absolution for her right there. You need to cure just as much, guaranteeing you'll help if her plan falls through.
And here we are.
Yeah, and here we are, rushing to Songbird's rescue. Thinking a few steps ahead was always her strength. But judgment calls and situational assessment, her Achilles heel. As a chess master, she'd be famous for dazzling plays and excruciatingly beautiful defeats.
Sheesh, don't know what to believe just yet.
That's not surprising. But I know Somi well enough to know she'll do her damnedest to be fair.
So, what are you thinking about all this?
I'm not convinced Somi's to blame for everything. In this trade, nothing's ever as it seems. You gotta keep asking questions till you get to the bottom of it. That's experience talking. Main thing now is to get her out of this cesspool of a sitch. Then we'll see which direction to take.
Right. No point poring over it now.
Right. Back to the sitch at hand. What do we have to do to save her?
To grab the tech Songbird and I both need, we gotta go to a meet with Hansen. Prep for it's required. Because we show up as a pair of runners. Need to collect their identities first, whatever that means.
Personality imprint theft. Sounds like our Colombian job of yore. Who are they and where do we find them?
So how's one go about it? Clipping someone's personality?
FIA Menanthropic Tech. Alex has access. You seem to use it already. You look, sound, and act like the individual whose personality you assume. To do it, we need scans of our targets.
Song got this shard to me. Take a look. Our targets are a brother and sister, red-haired twins. They're here somewhere, schmoozing.
Okay, we need to pull data. Get samples of assorted behavior. We make contact with them, talk, scan as we talk.
Got it, I think. So, time to make our move?
Over there.
Wow. Traced them to Flash, Reed.
Noticed them some time ago. They stand out even in this mountain pot.
Twin roulette, looks like.
Alex, you copy that?
Read you loud and clear. Prep and scan tech now.
You're new to this, but relax. We'll do it as a four-hander. I scan one, you handle the other. Alex will pilot us through.
V, zipping funds your way from our operating budget. Load up on chips and join their game. Just don't go all in from the get-go.
We stagger our approach, and we're strangers.
Let's get to this.
Struck gold with roulette, really. Gambling throws people around, high and low, brings the joy of winning and the despair of defeat. Perfect for our purposes.
Okay. I'm still wondering if this whole, like even more now, if this whole scenario leads directly to an alternate ending, or if we're ultimately going to unlock an alternate way to do the final mission of the game. I am assuming there is a point of no return in this particular DLC, that it will tell us the way it tells us for the main quest in the main game. I got mishmarks from something. Oh, my class ring. Yeah. I guess I was. I must have had my hand down here at some point, and I guess I just been pressing it into my foot hard enough to leave a mush mark. Huh. Yeah, I must have been like holding my controller. Yeah, I was holding my controller and using my foot as a rest for my hand. And got the mush mark from my class ring. Anyway. So I'll be back tomorrow for hopefully a double stream. But, although I don't know, I might try to start building my Lego set. Dude, that's another thing I need to do. And now that everything's been updated properly, yeah. Anyway, bunch of stuff you can do. Take a few seconds of your time, as well as some other things that are a bit more involved. But of course, all of that is completely up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching. And until next time,